And we used to argue all the time. And every time we argued as well, I'd always do the same thing. I'd run away from home. That's what I'd do. No matter what the argument was about, it was like, I'm running away. I'm leaving home. I'm going forever to live on the streets. You won't be seeing me again. Mother, pack my bag. Put in all the essentials, frubes. I'll need some frubes to eat and some my Merlin sticker album and maybe my Tamagotchi, because homeless people get more money if they have pets. Now bring it here, Mother. Put on my bag, and off I'd go. You'll never see me again. Where are you going, Jack? I don't know. I hear Moldova's very nice this time of year. And off I'd go, and then I'd wait at the end of the street. I wouldn't actually properly run away. I'd be like 100 yards away from the house, and I'd be waiting there for my dad to come and pick me up in the car. And it was very important that he got into the car. I needed him physically to get in the car, drive 100 yards down the road, pick me up, tell me that he loved me. I had to hear him say that, and then I'd get back in the car, we'd go home, and it would all be happy families again. And I'd say this happened on average once or twice a week. And as I say, often over recurring issues. One of them was that I went through a phase when I was younger, about 2 or 3 years, where I really liked Robin Hood. And I mean, really liked Robin Hood. To the point where I wanted to dress up as him all the time. And I had the most wonderful outfit as well. There were these little sort of green, I guess you'd call them fishnet tights, and then a spangled tunic, Claire's accessories belt, feather tumbling out the side of my cap. I looked fierce. Come and get me, merry men. And my dad didn't like that. He didn't like that. Because I wore that outfit to everything. Family functions, holidays, the supermarket, his brother's funeral. He really didn't like that. So that was sort of constantly bubbling over throughout my childhood. And there was one Christmas, though. There was one Christmas where he really let loose, okay? And that was because I had requested a couple of very specific Christmas presents, which he didn't agree with. Now, the first of these, my mum had actually given in and bought me a couple of weeks before Christmas. And that was a pair of rollerblades. I really wanted rollerblades. My mum got me rollerblades. I was so excited. And then my father confiscated them. He said, "No son of mine will be gliding around like a woofter." So I didn't have my rollerblades. So come Christmas morning, right, I was ready to blow at anything, okay? I was pretty off. Which leads me on to the second present that I'd requested that year for Christmas. And that was a Pocahontas doll. Now, a couple of judgy laughs there, which is fine. But I didn't actually want it in a gay way, all right? I wanted a Pocahontas doll because I had an Action Man figurine, and I thought it would be nice, as Action Man is a soldier, and he goes off and fights in all these wars, that when he comes back, there's a woman there to look after him. Help the heroes, all right? But my dad wouldn't get me the Pocahontas doll. I went down Christmas morning, opened all of my presents, expecting to see Pocahontas there. She was not there. And I went apoplectic. I was like, this is the final straw. If you don't give me my pocket money right this instant so I can go out and buy my Pocahontas doll, you will never be seeing me again. I will walk out of that door, and that will be this time for good. My father was like, over my dead body. I was like, fine, Mother, pack my bag. It's already done. Thank you, Mother. Off I went into my mother's study. I took out my rollerblades and I glided out of their lives. I waited on the edge of the street for my father to come and get me. And I remember at the time thinking, what a heartless, cold what a But in hindsight now, I look back on it and I feel sorry for my father. Because let me tell you, you get some very bizarre looks when age 13, on a cold Christmas morning, you're stood on the corner of a pavement in a women's dress, green fishnet tights and rollerblades, looking a little bit like a hooker out of Starlight Express. And then essentially getting curb crawled by your own father, who drives up in a Mercedes, puts down the window, hands you £20 and shouts, "I love you, now get in the car!"